Hello, it is Thursday, November 20th, 2025. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Thursday crossword today, which means we're going to be solving what could be a slightly tricky puzzle with an intricate or unusual theme, and we can see some circled cells on the grid. Today's interesting or unusual edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Matthew Drake, Josh Allen, and, as always, the indomitable Showmaster and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign. It's thanks to their support that this channel is able to keep going, and for that I'm very grateful. Thank you to those four and everybody who supports the channel via Patreon. If you'd like to do that, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link. You'll find bonus videos available to patrons, and for benefactors like those I've just mentioned, there's the Let's Check the Crosses official mug. Thank you so much to everybody who supports the channel via Patreon. All right, let's get on to today's crossword, shall we? This is a Thursday-themed construction by Adam Wagner, who's constructed a few dozen puzzles for the New York Times. We can see evidence of the theme with these circled cells. We'll find out what that's about soon enough. It was edited, as always, by Will Shorts. Let's start solving. All right, duds in bed. I don't know what that's about. Subtle attention getter. Maybe psst, something like that. Duds in... Oh, PJs, your duds, your clothing. That is what it is, pajamas. Okay. Guess I'm the dummy. Joke's on me. Dry seasons, question mark. Not sure. Bread for dipping. A sop, to sop up the sauce or what have you. Cubing needs. I have no idea what that means. Cubing needs. It could be something thematic. I don't know. Because of these circled cells. Computer pros or text, maybe. Computer text. Blues group. It's probably... Could it be the NHL? Is there an NHL team called the Blues, maybe? I'm thinking with that H there. Let's try it and see. Beurre demi-sel. Salted butter in French, right? So... butter, the half salt, I guess, basically that is. Dry seasons. What is that? Space something? Por ejemplo, for example, in Spanish. Still don't know what the dry seasons are. Exam for some sophomores. PSAT, the practice. SAT, the standardized test. Overlook for an award, say. You might snub, I don't know, an actor, for instance. Dry seasons. Still can't see. Spice rubs? Yes, that's what it is. Okay. You're seasoning your food in a dry manner because you're using a dry rub rather than, marinating it or something like that. Okay, good. There we go. Make as money. I'm not sure what's going on with these circled cells. It isn't obvious to me. Humor with an edge. Puts through the paces. Tests, I guess. Humor with an edge. Oh, biting wit? Yeah, that could be it. Make as money. I just don't know what this is. I don't know what it is. Cubing needs. Oh. Knife? K-N. Oh, needs plural. Knives? Skin dives? That's a phrase. So we have knives. If you remove the circled cells, it would spell a word that could mean cubing needs. And skin dives is a word. Is this something? Signs of spring. Buds? Like flower buds? Yaley, right? Someone who went to Yale and Eli is what they call those people as well. Off-road rover for short. An ATV, all-terrain vehicle. Sporting a tuft of feathers. Crested or... Yeah, like a crested bird. Okay. Place for a castle. Sand castle at the beach. Knows the solution. If one knows the solution, one has it. So very, very is ultra. In position would be situated. Yeah. Turns on. Right, it's another one of these. Okay. Well, we had Sid here before. Could they be names? This is maybe Abe. Does that help? Make as money. Oh, ambient? Yes, mint. Yes, right. Not to make as in to earn money, but to make as in to produce the money. You mint it. Okay, so that's correct. So maybe this is Ted or something, or Tim. Atomic number of neon. Is that 10? This could be Ted. Restaurants serve yourself features. Buffets or salad bars. Yeah. Turns on. Activates? No, that's too long. I don't know. Baker of R&B, Anita Baker. There we go, musician. Retail across the street from Rockefeller Center. Saks Fifth Avenue, I guess. Actress Seagal. Katie Seagal is an actress. How's her name spelled? Is it Katey, maybe? Very, very particular. Yeah, anal retentive. They make runs at the Winter Olympics. Oh, no. Whoops, I misspelled that. Sorry. So sleds make runs at the Winter Olympics. There we go. Like an S-tier video game character. Right. Okay. That's elite. S-tier is sort of the highest above A, C tier, B tier, A tier, and then S tier above that. I've got the answer. Eureka. I've found it. Okay. So turns on is latter days might be the word. Does that work? Latrays? No. Better days? Betray. Right. Okay. It's not turns on as in activates or arouses. It's turns on as in to turn on someone, to betray them. Right. Okay. To turn against them. There we go. So we have betrays and we have Ted in there. Okay. So yes, we're putting names in these. I mean, we've sort of already figured that out, but to what end? I don't know. All right. Rustic wedding venue, a barn. Maybe it could be a wedding venue. Musical with the showstopper Don't Cry for Me, Argentina. That's Evita, famously. I remember when the movie of that came out. Hitchhiker's Hope. They're hoping for a ride. First name in cosmetics. Estee is an Estee Lauder, probably. Ensnare. Trap, probably, outside of the circles. And then star map, maybe, would make the name Sam. So we've got Sid, Ted, Abe, Sam. Right, okay, that all seems to be working. Ni hao neighbor. Is that a Hawaiian island? Is it Kauai? I mean, Kauai, it definitely is a Hawaiian island. I'm not sure this is right, but I suspect it is. Dish that creates an explosion of rich flavors in modern parlance. I don't think I've encountered this phrase, but I'm guessing umami bomb because people talk about, you have phrases like flavor bomb, things like that. So umami is the, the rich kind of savory flavors. So that would make sense. Narrative / antagonist in Hamilton. In the musical Hamilton would be Aaron Burr, the historical figure. Pixel alternative. Is a Pixel an iPad competitor? Is that a tablet? I think that might be right. Is it a Google Pixel tablet, maybe? Spanx founder Blakely. I don't know for sure, but Sarah is a name, so this would work in theory. Video game customization informally. Yeah, mod from modification. You customize something, you modify it. So there we go. Okay, so I think that the Pixel must be an iPad competitor. On the topic of this, as to that, regarding that, most characters in Pixar's first film are toys in Toy Story. Yep. Excuse me, hey, to bash someone is to problem is bash could be something you do physically, or it could be, slander or something. I don't know. Perfume compounds, esters, or aromatic compounds you might find in perfume. Spanish diminutive suffix, ito or ita. Ode to Joy, right? This is a passage from the fourth movement of Beethoven's Ninth Symphony, famously. So Spanish diminutive suffix is ito. There we go. Fops. Dandies. Yeah, fop, someone who dresses in a kind of, ostentatious manner. Dandies. Oops. Which means we need to put a name in here. What would this be? Darned lies or something? I don't know. No, that doesn't spell a name. That would be rel. But damned lies would. Like in the phrase lies, damned lies, and statistics. So, and Mel is a name. So actually that would work. Okay, I think that's probably right. Messing around on TV. I'm guessing, Deborah Messing is an actor. I was thinking this looks like it's referring to someone's name because Messing is a name, and I think it is. The question mark indicates, a pun. Mars follower in Marseille. So this is the month of March in French. So Mars Avril for April in Marseille. And Marseille just means it's in France, so it's in the French language. Vesper Lind portrayer in Casino Royale. Ava Green? Sounds right to me. Is that right? Source of the word tiki, Maori, the language. I'm sure that's right. They may be threaded brow. Yeah, right. Threaded brows, like eyebrows. Singer with the #1 hits Umbrella and Disturbia familiarly. Riri, Rihanna, nickname for Rihanna. Came down to earth a lit, like a bird or a plane landed in a lit. Sierra Leone, the country, I assume. Here's our theme revealer. He doesn't belong, or a hint to the circled letters in 16, 23, 36, 38, and 48 across. Right, so these are all male names. So he doesn't belong. So Sid, Ted, Abe, Sam, and Mel. Odd man out. Right, why odd man? Is it because each name has an odd number of letters? Odd man out. Are they odd? They're also odd numbered letters in this word. So letters 1, 3, and 5, letters 3, 5, and 7, etc. Okay, so it can be read in at least one of those ways, I suppose. And then obviously you take the name out, and that's how the theme works. Summer cooler would be no, not gin. I'm thinking of like a gin and tonic. Surfboard stabilizer, a fin. A fan, of course. Star Wars character originally portrayed by a puppet that weighed over a ton. Wow. Jabba the Hutt, presumably. Palindromic flour. Atta. Use that in Indian cookery. Actor who participated in the first WrestleMania event in 1985. Mr. T, looks like. Supporting article, a bra, right? So you read this and you think it means a sort of piece you've written in support of somebody, but nope, it means an article of clothing that is, that provides physically support. All right, Levi's stadium player, informally. I don't know. This looks like shindig, though. Yes, a bash, a party, a shindig. Tipping points, jars, tip jars into which you put money. The stuff, a point at which you insert money. The stuff of life, DNA, I guess. Blank school, medical school. Levi's stadium, Niner, 49er. Boy, I should really know that. That's embarrassing. Being from San Francisco. Jumping Jehoshaphat. Egads, kind of old-timey, light oath. And then, there we go. That was the Thursday crossword. There we have it with our odd man out theme. So we've got 5 examples of the odd man out. We have our odd men being Sid, Ted, Abe, Sam, and Mel. They're coming out of the phrases skin dives, better days, ambient, star map, and damned lies to make the resultant phrases or words knives, betrays, mint, trap, and dandies. There we go. Very nice circle-heavy theme on Thursday. Sorry for slightly rushing through this. I'm in a rush this morning. But there we go. That was our Thursday crossword. I enjoyed that. Hope you did as well. Let me know how you fared with this in the comments below the video or the Daily Solve Discord chat server. Always curious to know. And I'll be back tomorrow, of course, for the Friday edition of the Crossword. So do join me for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Thursday. Take care.